So we are going to continue reading There's a Boy in the Girls' Bathroom by Louis Satcher. We're on chapter 37. The meeting between Carla Davis and the Concerned Parents Organization was held after school in room 8, a second grade classroom. Carla sat in a chair that was too small for her and faced the parents. She crossed her ankles and folded her hands on her lap. The 5 members of the school board sat behind her. The principal sat next to her, at the teacher's desk. Bradley's mother wasn't there. She was out with Bradley shopping for Colleen's birthday present. Since she didn't have any complaints, she didn't come to the meeting. The only parents who came were those who had complaints. "I'd like to know what we need a counselor for," asked the father. "Kids have enough counseling. What they need is more discipline. If they're bad, they should be punished." The other parents clapped their hands. "We need to get back to the basics," said a woman. "Reading, writing, and arithmetic. And, of course, computers." Her husband had a chart that showed that if the counselor was fired, there would be enough money to put a computer in every classroom. Everyone got very excited about that idea. They all loved computers. "No one is being fired," said the principal. "The purpose of this meeting is to give you a chance to ask Miss Davis questions." "She told my son it was good to fail," shouted a woman standing under a poster of an octopus. "She told him grades didn't matter." "I never said it was good to fail," Carla calmly replied. "I simply tried to help him relax. Children learn better when they're not under pressure. They do better when they can enjoy school." "My son doesn't go to school to have a good time," said the woman. "He has to get good grades so he can get into a good college." The principal reminded the parents that Miss Davis wouldn't see any of their children without their permission. "But why should our tax dollars pay for her to counsel other people's children?" one of the mothers complained. Several other parents agreed. A woman with red hair stood up. "My daughter came home with one of those forms for us to sign, and we refused to sign it. We didn't want her seeing the counselor. We try to give her all the counseling she needs at home. But then we found out the counselor's been talking to her anyway." "What's your daughter's name?" asked the principal. "Colleen Varigold." Carla admitted that she had seen Colleen without her parents' permission. "Colleen came into my office very upset and said she had to talk to me. She said it was an emergency." "What kind of emergency?" asked the school board president. "It was something very personal," said Carla. "But what was it?" asked the school board president. "I'm sorry," said Carla. "I never repeat anything a child tells me." She knew Colleen wouldn't want everybody to know she had gone into the boys' bathroom. "You're not supposed to see a child without their parents' permission," said the school board president. "Now, if it was an emergency, then you might have been justified. But we have to know the nature of the emergency." "I'm sorry," said Carla. "You can tell me," said Mrs. Varigold. "I'm her mother. If there was an emergency, don't you think I should know about it?" "Ask Colleen. If she wants to tell you, she will. I can't break my promise to her." "But Colleen's just a child," said a member of the school board. "You don't have to keep promises to children." What do you guys think about that? I want you to turn and talk with a friend. What do you think about that? Let me read it one more time. You don't have to keep promises to children. Turn it off.